Hi guys, you are my last video, so you know what that means. Welcome to your July 2019. What aren't you telling them, Pisces? For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, I have my fish on. There we go, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to cut right to the chase in the pre-shuffle. There's a truth about a separation that is needed. And it's time that you allow this separation to take place, Pisces, and let go. What is yours will rightfully return to you. And if it's not the truth about a separation, you guys just need to take some time apart. I don't know what that means. So if you resonate with that part, you resonate with that part. I saw truth. I saw a couple different themes for you guys. I know that you guys have been experiencing some of the residual issues or residual energy from the Cancer, Capricorn, lunar, and solar eclipse because you are water. So let me know how these messages are resonating with you. Let's go ahead, thank you, and get started. Universe, spirit, angels, and my guides, go ahead and give me the energy that surrounds Pisces. Let's reveal what they're not telling their partner. Okay, trust. All right. They don't have faith. You losing faith, Pisces. You don't trust your partner. Maybe things are starting to unravel and now you're having some issues with trusting them. Let's see. What isn't Pisces telling their partner? What isn't Pisces telling their partner? Now, by now you've already saw what your partner wasn't telling you. Yes. Absolutely. Healing family issues. That's coming out everywhere. Pisces, you have to forgive your parents. I'm showing here. You have some... I saw this in the Scorpio video. I saw it, I believe, in... Oh, thank you, Spirit. True love. Okay, so you're not telling them that you really do believe that they are a true love for you. Okay. Let go of control issues, Pisces. Stay optimistic about your love life. That correlates with this trust. And, oh, here we go. Letting your friends help you. You already know how I feel about that when I see trust on the board. And I see this. So you've been hiding. You've been hiding. You've been guided to keep an open mind. Let's go ahead and talk about a peek at the past for a second and what you've been dealing with. So you have not been honest. Deception is here. You're being deceptive to yourself and you're being deceptive to the person that you're connecting with. This person is a new love for you. And you've been having some issues with your finances and career. So you have been walking around with this false self mask and presenting yourself in a way in which this really isn't you. And it's interesting because truth is here. So, and I do see healing. Oh, wow. Okay. So, looking at the way that the cards are laid here, you've been trying to control and keep up appearances with this damn control and coming off like you are one way. And it's just not going that well for you right now. And I believe that you're projecting a little bit because you do really feel like that this is a brand new love. This person, I mean, this is what you're dealing with. So you went from accepting this person into your life as a new love and them now being transformed to a true love. Okay. And I think I see what's going on here, especially with the amount of control. You've been trying very hard to keep this facade up, Pisces. Like you have been trying so hard and it's not working. And the reason why you're having faith and trust issues right now. So trust, the situation is calling you to have faith. And you're not thinking positive about it because that's your conditioning. Look at that. Your conditioning is causing for you because that's what you do. And I mean, let's just be honest about it. If I was wearing a false self mask or there was something that I didn't want a person to see because I was afraid that they would leave me or I don't like the fact that it's uncomfortable. Let's just be honest about this. 9 times out of 10, it's because we don't want to be judged by the other person. It can be uncomfortable, that's fine. And that's fine too. But there's been judgment here. I really do feel like there are some issues with esteem. Does that make sense? You're not allowing the situation to unfold naturally because of the false self mask that you've been wearing, honey. It's been very hard for you to keep those appearances up, and it's getting tiring. So you should be in a situation where you're feeling like, oh my God, I mean, it's not going to work. But remember, you put yourself there, okay? You put yourself there. So let's find out what else you are not telling them, Pisces. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Okay. Show me, Spirit. Okay. Now, I did see this. This was underneath the truth. You're a hella defensive and aggressive right now. You feel like you're getting it from all ends. The reason why you feel like you're getting it from all ends is because you're not asking for support. You're drowning. You have some healing family issues here. You haven't forgiven your parents, your conditioning and the way in which you were raised, and some things that has come from mom and dad has possibly conditioned you. So you've been in a control environment or used to being in environments where you can control the situation. And now you're seeing with this particular situation, you cannot. And this is probably what some of you guys do need. But depending on what else you have in your chart, you don't want anybody to know. So you're like getting it from all ends. You happen to constantly defend yourself because you don't want anybody to know you're keeping up these appearances. What else isn't Pisces telling their partner? All right. Well, first of all, you are the King of Cups, love bucket. So you're ready to give this love. You are so sensitive. It looks like you're in love with this person. But there are some obstacles here with this page. And also that is a child. So there's a child here, possible Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian child. And also Pisces, I just have to say this. Page brings obstacles. The pages do bring problems, but I also feel like because I know your communication is in detriment, this is you speaking. So look at all of this love that you have. Let's stop for a second and let me do this. This is how you feel. So surrounding your true love and the fact that you want to be, that you want to make this person an offer. Put this to the side for a second. You got trust issues. You got to heal your family stuff. You are a control freak about it. You're not thinking positive about your life and staying optimistic, which is a deeper self-esteem issue. And then on top of that, you're not even asking for support. And surrounding all of this drama is this beautiful love relationship. And you're so busy defending yourself that you're not accepting responsibility for the fact that you are the reason why this isn't working. See? Focused on too many other things. This is the problem. This is the problem. The options in which this Seven of Cups represent is what is exactly getting you in trouble. And that's that false self-mask too. It has a lot to do with, all of these trust issues that you have. But I don't feel like that's necessarily options with other people. But of course, you are a fish, so it could very well be that. You have a lot that you have to do, but I feel like that, yes, judgment is here. I feel like overall, this is possibly you keeping up the appearance that you have these options. But in actuality, the person that you're connecting with shouldn't really be worried about it because honestly, you're not going to be yourself with the people. They're going to get a version of you, but you're not going to be yourself if you can't be yourself with the person that you're in love with. And look at this. That's judgment. So the call is coming down. Your cards also fail the same way. If we subtract the King of Cups and put it on top of true love, all of the rest of this right here is exactly what you're going through. You don't know how to talk to and express what you're feeling, okay? You don't know how to deal with that. You're extremely defensive and aggressive right now. And then you have the nerve to be swimming around all of the temptations, all of the options. What options do you have if you're not handling what is in front of you? Good news for you is that you're about to get the call. And unfortunately, this is where you're going to end up. So on one hand, you want to take a leap of faith with the Fool. Look at that. I've seen the King. That is what's going to happen. You're going to have to set some boundaries, and you're going to have to bring the truth here. You have to bring the truth here. If you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anybody, Pisces. And that's just what it is. You don't realize that people can see straight through your act. It's like you on Broadway. Like, you know, you have all of this love, and it's surrounded around all of this garbage. And it's so easy for you to operate out of this Page of Swords and to be here with it, that you are possibly going to mess up. And you know that your emotional foundation is all over the place. So maybe this is the time. That goes back to that separation card where you need to take a step back. Peek at the past under here. Hierophant. Your Queen of Cups is here. Your Divine Feminine, or if it's in reverse. And then the Queen of Wands. So we have a Fire Queen here, but we also have a Queen of Cups, a Water Queen. And then we have the Hierophant. So tell me, we got two different queens. Is that what is? And then we have the Hierophant, which is your thinking, which is your institution of marriage, you know, your higher thinking, to say the least. And then we have that. So is it that there was a old person that is represented by one of these queens, and this is what's stopping this? Is that what it is? Maybe. You see the you guys see that, the flame? That's what's going on. So you're not being honest, and it's going to come back and bite you on the behind. I do feel like separation is needed, but I can't tell you what to do. So this is the time for you to take a step back, and you've been doing that. This is definitely Mercury retrograde, and you have been examining your emotional foundation to a certain extent. You know that you need to come correct. So the good news for the cross watchers for Pisces is that there's going to be the person is your person, Pisces, is going to remain this King of Cups, but there's going to be some truth. So you're going to get the revelation that you need. This is your person, Pisces. I'm talking about you to your cross watcher, coming out from behind that mask and deciding to take a leap of faith in truth. Okay? They have been taking the time this entire month and examining things because they know all too well that they are representing themselves in a way that may not be conducive to a committed relationship. And this is what gets them there, the Judgment. So Judgment comes down. There will be some truth here. But, you know, you have some issues with your finances. You have some issues with your finances, and you are still operating here. And that deception. So you've been operating deceptively, and you haven't been showing your whole hand and how you feel, Pisces. But remember, there's a child here too. So maybe one of those queens is the mother of this child. I don't know. But there's some family issues. And honestly, the trust is you're not trusting yourself. You know that you need to let go of control and allow the situation to unfold. But the problem is that you know that if you do that, you open yourself up for all of this scrutiny that the ego can't handle, but that's needed. The good thing is that you will move forward and you will come out of this, but you are finally understanding that unless you operate out of this truth, that you're not going to get anywhere. So maybe you come clean with your family issues. Maybe you address some issues with this child and or its mother or its father. Maybe you really start to let go, because if you don't, the tower is going to come crashing down on you. And when it does, Pisces, it's going to hurt because you're almost there, yet you refuse to let go of, I think that it has a lot to do with past things. And it could be this fire queen that came up. Because I don't know. One of those queens, I know that the Queen of Cups has her issues as well. But there is someone that has done something, possibly, again, this page is mom, fire person. Or this is the person that you're connecting with that is very passionate and is very nurturing as well. Only you know. So that's what you're not telling them, that there's an extreme amount of healing going on. You have some trust issues. You need to let go of control. You don't have a good mindset right now. And you really do need some advice because you're not reaching out and getting the support that you need about the fact that this is how you feel about this person. And Pisces, you're not telling them that you really want them to know that this is true love and this is the best relationship that you have ever had. This is the best love experience that you've ever encountered. The problem is you. You are getting in your own way. Okay? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If you were rocking with this video, go ahead and drop it like it's hot in those comments and let me know what's going on. Thank you to all of my new eyes and ears. I certainly appreciate your love and support. If you want to reach out to me, you can. readings@marvelousmadam.com is how I can be reached via email. If you contact me on the phone number, you will hear a greeting that will let you know what your options are, because the phone line is open only to clients right now. I normally say that you can text the number after I've read you. If you have never had a personal reading from me and you are not an official client, then I would prefer the email options, readings@marvelousmadam.com. If you want to contact me for a personal reading, all of that information is below. Okay. It is a self-serving scheduling system. Please try to refrain from sending emails asking me what my availability is, because I'm at the mercy of my schedule just like you are. So I have no idea unless I actually look at it. And if I'm working, then sometimes I don't know. I will answer your email, of course, but it probably will be quicker if you just click on the link in the description and it'll redirect you to the schedule so you can take a look at the availability, okay? If you're wondering, July is booked up. The last weekend is booked up. And if I'm not mistaken, the first weekend for weekend readings in August is. So emergency readings are done on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 7:30 and 9:30 Pacific time. And for everyone else, weekend readings are open. And I believe it is from 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time all the way to 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. So in that block of time, if you book, depending on what you book, that will take the time up and we will go from there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I love you all. You will see me at the beginning of next month. We're going to start the month with your Divine Energy Oracle message and your Love Yourself affirmations, and then we're going to move into your tarot reading. And I know that it's going to be better energy, and the next time you actually have a tarot reading from me, Mercury will be direct, and hopefully a lot of these things that you have not told your partner will be revealed, and we can move all into happier times, okay? Bye, Pisces. See you next month.